You are watching Rockpills.
I would say that's accurate because when people ask why the band didn't do better, there was nowhere to go. Very few commercial stations in the United States would play us. That's not sour grapes, that's just a fact. And in the UK, it was synth pop, synth pop, synth pop, and there was nowhere to go. We needed John Peel in particular to play us, and he didn't and wouldn't. And I found out later why, but you know, that was it. We hit a ceiling. We were organic and a natural thing, not an affected thing. And these other people had, went to Sylvia Young's School of Dramatic Arts, and we had makeup and all that other accoutrements and people doing all that. And we were just an organic band, so we must have stuck out quite a lot.
The early days, the idea of this band, we first got together, it was 4 really diverse personalities. We liked some of the same music, but not all of the same music.
Side boy, I tell you I'm a busy man.
McCarthy liked country music and was really honest about it. Came from the South and played Southern music. I was from Los Angeles, so I loved punk rock, I loved the Ramones, I loved X, I loved Blasters.
Maybe you think I want to hear your sad song.
And Sid had come with this great knowledge of sort of the Byrds and Graham Parsons and just a great American songbook. And then when we got Tom, he had a real knowledge of music generally.
For 23 years now, got no time to kill. Where's no church?
And I think that our idea was to put all these different types of music together and create something new that represented our age. We weren't old, we were playing of the time. Now we're older and it's a little bit of a retrospective, but at the time there was nothing else like us. And our plan, like Sid said, wasn't to get on the radio, and it wasn't to write a hit song. And record companies would tell us, please write a hit song, please do this, please do that. But we didn't, I don't want to say we didn't care, but that was not why we formed the band.
Do I care who's wrong or who's right?
And so each time we made an album, the mission was to write the best songs we could. We played them for each other. Our main songwriters were these 3 guys, and they competed. Best song wins. And the mission was to get better at our instruments and play songs that we thought our fans would like. And if there was commercial success, fantastic. But we never once made a conscious decision to do something to get on the radio. It just wasn't our way.
Judge on Sunday, tell it to the judge on Sunday. Tell it, tell it, tell it, tell it, tell it to the judge on Sunday. Tell it, tell it to the judge on Sunday. Tell it. Good evening.
I don't think we ever thought we were the leaders of anything. We thought we were part of a community, a musical community, first in Los Angeles, and then when we went out touring, we thought we were part of a bigger community of American contemporary music. We were just right in the middle. Before us was sort of Merle Haggard and Chuck Berry and maybe Cole Porter before that and Byrds, and then we were right in the middle, and then whoever was next. Now we know who was next, all the young bands. We wanted to be the best we could, but I don't think we were comfortable trying to lead anything.
I've got to live with that. See the lights of downtown.
There were a couple different groups of bands in Los Angeles. There were like bands that were kind of aggressive, like X and the Blasters. Some other groups in with them, Los Lobos, Rank and File, but they all had this sort of roots country element to them at the bass, roots bluesy. We would play a lot of gigs with them, playing with them, opening up for maybe a big headliner. And then there's another whole group of groups that we were also associated with. Dream Syndicate, Green on Red, 3 O'Clock Bangers and all that. It's more pop. It's in some ways pop, 60s influence. So we could go from these different groups. Not all of them would play with X or play with the Blasters, but we sort of had this countryside that we could play with them. And then we might go over here and we'd play with bands more pop or psychedelic kind of stuff. And then as the band grew, that kind of just became more of the sound. All these different diverse things coming together.
It's a slow death on the inside.
One thing we talk about in this band, we played for a while and then we took a long break, 10 years, maybe longer.
17.
Yeah, 10 or 17.
2004 took a 5-year break.
And we all had to grow up a lot and realize that how lucky we were to play music together. 4 really different people. Sometimes we got along, sometimes we fought. It didn't matter. It made the music more interesting, and I think we all grew up a little bit and realized how lucky we are. First of all, that we're on the planet still. That's a good start.
I shot that old man down, and he's calling me.
And how lucky we are that we enjoy being together. So we got together to play music, and it went really well. So I think now, just like when we started, there's really no goal, there's no rules. Let's see how far we can take this thing. First of all, let's see how long we can keep standing upright and breathing in and out. That's a good start. And then see how long people want to hear the rock and roll. And despite the fact that a lot of the guys out there look like us and are getting a little bit older, we did get to see some new kids at the shows, younger people.
Yes.
And just like when we would go see maybe Chuck Berry, or we'd go see Roger McGuinn, or we go see Bob Dylan now, is to pay respect and see the influence. Maybe some of the bands that came after us and we helped them a little bit. And I think people like to make that connection. We made the connection when we were younger, and now we're part of that.
Well, we came here in the mid-'80s playing this kind of our version of country music and, you know, in sort of our aggressive way. We played to a lot of people. You know, we played to a lot of people in Madrid. We played in Barcelona. We played a festival. There's 75,000 people there. And so that was a great time for us. And then hopefully we introduced, you know, this form of music to some people over here, stuff that we had taken and then changed.
Run, Dusty, run, don't hold back in anger. I want you, baby, to be my friend. It's a big...
And to come back here all these years later and have people still show up is very gratifying. Really sweet. We've always had a great time.
This is money, and how I get it, ain't gonna be fun.
There's a box set coming out that Tom and I are working on. And in fact, we've been working on it for a long time. And it's in the final stages. And to be honest, I got the ball rolling by accident with this British label. And it'll have all the Island Records stuff, which has been out of print, the Looking with the Lewis and Clark era. And it'll have a lot of other things on it. In fact, I should stop now because Tom can tell you there's a live CD and outtakes.
I got a little lady on the other side.
Yeah, there's a live CD from Europe in '85 that'll be the 4th disc. Lots of, as Sid said, outtakes. A lot of live things, some acoustic things that have never been released. It'll give more of a broad history of the band, which isn't necessarily reflected on the core albums, but all the good stuff from the core albums will be included as well.
On the other side, don't hold back a hammer. I want you, baby, to be my bride. I want you, baby, to be my bride. Hey, want you, baby, to be my bride.
So we're really thrilled to be back.
Y a continuación, nuestra agenda de conciertos. Lunes 18 de mayo, concierto recomendado por Rockpills, The Statesboro Review en el Gran Café. Entradas ya a la venta en el Plan B, Zoe Pub Rock, Rocking Chair La Mecedora y Gran Café León. Domingo 31 de mayo, concierto recomendado por Rockpills, Jared James Nichols en el Gran Café. Séptima edición del Festival de Cine Corto de Salamanca, del 28 de mayo al 9 de julio a las 22 horas en el Bar Granero. 2 grandes premios de 550 y 200 euros para los ganadores. No te lo puedes perder. Jueves 21 de mayo, Bonafide en la nave Búnker en Salamanca. Old Glory and the Wild Revival es el nuevo disco de Jared James Nichols y el disco del mes en Rockpills. Consíguelo con un 5% de descuento en disorder.com. Todo esto y mucho más en Rockpills.